Hi, I'm John Knoerzer, and I'm here with BoardGameGeek TV, and I'm here to do an explanation video for Caveman Curling by David Koba, produced by Gryphon Games. In Caveman Curling, you're the Captain Caveman of your curling team, and you have entered in the first curling tournament in the world, and it is your job to lead your team to victory. So this is the setup for Caveman Curling. You're going to take the board. You're going to put the magnetic slammers on each side of the board to help stabilize and keep the board straight. Put it in the middle of the table like most games. Each team is going to take a set of pieces of their color, which is going to include 2 small hammers, 2 large hammers, 6 stones, and 2 totems. And then you're ready to play. So let's go over the details of the board. This is going to be the area where you shoot your rocks from. This is the end line. You will need to shoot your rocks from behind this line. Since this is where your rocks start, you would think it would be called the start line, but no, it's called the end line. This is the mammoth line. After you shoot a rock and use a special ability, the rock needs to be completely across the mammoth line or it gets removed from play. This is the cave. Any rock that's not completely within the cave will not score at the end of the round. This is the end slammer. Any rock that touches the end slammer is removed from play. Also, any rock that is off the board is also removed from play. So let's go over what you do on your turn. First, you will take your stone, place it behind the end line anywhere you want, and you will flick it down the board. Then you will either have the option of keeping it where it lies or using one of your special abilities. This is a team set of special objects. Totems, small hammers, large hammers. So if you'd like to use a hammer after you shoot your stone or rock, you would take the hammer, whether it's the large or the small hammer, and place it next to the stone. You can then move the stone to the other side of the hammer lengthwise. This is great to be able to get that stone into that perfect place or get it past the mammoth line just in case your shot came up a little short. The small hammer is basically the same thing, it's just a little bit shorter. So if you would like to use your totem after you shoot your stone or rock, you place that totem on top of that stone. If any subsequent turn that totem falls off that stone, you can remove the stone from play. You would then be able to reshoot that stone once you shoot all your other stones. It's kind of like a redo if you don't like where the stone ends up after the totem falls off. So let's go over scoring in the end game. Scoring happens at the end of a round. A round ends once everybody has shot all their rocks, including the ones that they reshot due to totem use. In this situation, red would score. They would score because they have the stone closest to the center of the cave. You score points for each rock closer to the center of the cave compared to the opponent's closest rock. So in this situation, red would score 1 point. But let's change this situation. Let's say this stone wasn't there. In this situation, beige or yellow would actually score 3 points because they have 3 stones closest to red's closest one. The game ends once a team scores 6 points. While this can happen on the first round, it normally takes about 3 or 4 rounds. And that was Caveman Curling, sure to fulfill all your Saturday night curling needs. Keep an eye on BoardGameGeek TV for further explanation videos. Also, you can use it to get it past the mammoth line just in case your shot came up a little bit short. Your short came up a little bit short. I hate it when my short is shot. I hate it. And that was Caveman Curling. Sure to fulfill all your Saturday night caveman needs. Because I know you have caveman needs.